guys, welcome back to my channel, and I want to wish you guys a very happy new year. I know this is not the first video I put out on my channel for 2022, but this is the first video that I'm recording in the year 2022. So wish you guys a very happy new year, and we are going to start out this year by cooking a beautiful yummy roast chicken. This recipe is so simple and it is guaranteed to give you that yummy, spicy roast chicken with a touch of Indian flavors. So let's get started. As always, starting with the ingredients, and I'm using 2 chickens here. If you're going to use one, just half the ingredients which I'm mentioning here. You need 5 tablespoons of chili powder, 1 teaspoon of cumin. You need melted butter, around 100 grams of melted butter, and here I'm using salted butter. You need around 2 medium-sized pieces of ginger, a teaspoon of black pepper powder. We need honey, and I'm using around 5 teaspoons of honey, a few garlic, around 2 to 3 garlics, and we need 3 tablespoons of vinegar, and of course salt to taste. The first step is to grind the cumin, ginger and garlic and get a nice coarse mixture. I'm going to add this into my melted butter and just give this a good mix. Yeah, and that's basically it. And to this we're going to be adding all our remaining ingredients. I'm going to be adding the honey. Followed by honey, I'm going to add in my pepper and the chili powder. So I'm using regular chili powder, but you can add in just depending on how much spice you want, but 5 tablespoons worked well for me, and 3 tablespoons of the vinegar. So make sure you add in a few teaspoons of Kashmiri chili powder. That will give a nice red color to your mixture and give the chicken a beautiful color as well. So if you think you don't want it too spicy, you can add 5 tablespoons of Kashmiri chili, or you can add a teaspoon of Kashmiri chili powder and 4 teaspoons of regular chili powder. So all depends on your spice level. And I've scored my chicken here just to make sure all this masala really penetrates well into the meat. So make sure you do that. So I'm going to pour in, say, about half the mixture into my chicken and nicely rub this into the meat. If you feel it's not enough, you can go ahead and pour in a little bit more mixture, but make sure you reserve some amount of the mixture to be used later, and I'll show you why we need this. But so use around half to 3/4 of the mixture and nicely coat your chicken. Make sure you're covering all those difficult to reach areas, the inner cavities, and give it a good rub so that it's well marinated. So I need a little bit more, so I'm going ahead and pouring a little bit more here to really get my chickens very nicely covered in this beautiful mixture. So it's all done. The chicken is well coated, and at this point you need to leave it for at least 6 hours, but ideally it would be best if you leave it overnight, just to make sure it's really nicely coated on your chicken. And here I'm going to go ahead and use some vegetables. So the vegetables I'm using is, I have some potatoes, capsicums, carrots, onions. So basically anything that you love to eat. Pour in some of the mixture and coat your vegetables with this, and put this as the bottom layer when you're going to grill your chicken. And when you're grilling your chicken, make sure you place the chicken the breast side down. The reason is that the breasts tend to cook really easily and they will very easily dry out. So make sure you place it downwards so it's cooked in the steam. And I'm going to place this into my oven for around an hour. at 200 Celsius. And when you're around 30 minutes into your cooking, pull your chicken out and baste your chicken with some of that beautiful masala mixture that you had reserved, and flip it a couple of times while cooking, so make sure it's coating your chicken well and it's cooking evenly and gets that beautiful crispy charred coating on your chicken. So I'm going to really well baste it and then pop it back into the oven for another 30 minutes of cooking. And when it comes out, I just realized I didn't have the light on at this point, but it should be beautifully cooked, beautifully soft, and it should have that nice charred look at some points. So once my chicken is well cooked, I'm just going to take this out, and you will notice that your veggies have a lot of water remaining in the tray, and that is normal because all the moisture from your vegetables and chicken is going to kind of collect in your tray, and it is this beautiful juice. So don't chuck it out. You just need to kind of toss your vegetables in this liquid and leave it in the oven for some more time to cook. And once it nicely chars, your vegetables are beautifully roasted and you've got some texture going on there, that's when you know vegetables are done, and this is the time that you wanna stop cooking and start plating. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'll see you again next week with a new video. Till then, take care. It's me, Devi, signing out. ഇങ്ങനെയല്ലേ